You are getting very sleepy. Relax. Envision yourself in an infinitely long car dealership. So many choices. You're 45 and you want something exciting, but not too exciting. Reliable, yet sporty. What do you get? When I snap my fingers, all of your desires will be fulfilled. The Honda Civic, now 10 generations matured, first began its gradual infiltration of the American auto market nearly 50 years ago. Taking advantage of the oil crisis, the economical Japanese newcomer caught the eye of consumers throughout the US. Advertised as a simple, comfortable, and most importantly, reliable family car, it didn't take long before their impressive sales figures made hotcakes look like chumps. Over the decades, Americans tearfully and in some cases cheerfully traded in their Grand Marquis and GMCs in favor of something Japanese. This trend solidified the Civic within the land of opportunity, winning countless awards and selling over 11 million vehicles within the United States alone. It's just too bad that 90% of them have either been destroyed or modified by a teenager. But wouldn't you believe it? I've managed to find one of the few surviving Civics that's been left intact. Let's see how it's fared after 173,000 miles. Hondas and rust. They go together like Chevys and rust. But after 8 generations of Civic, they finally cracked the code. Hondas of yore used to rust like it was going out of style, with their fenders and door jambs deteriorating after being merely sneezed on by Old Man Winter. But not this one. A Midwest car, daily driven 60 miles up and down the salty streets of Chicagoland. Yet the only signs of cancer are the result of a few unfortunate stone chips on the hood. A quick inspection of the fenders reveals a healthy layer of preventative, rubbery protection. A simple and effective solution. Amazing it only took them 40 years to think of it. Rust aside, the remainder of the exterior shows minimal damage. Door ding here, mysterious puncture there, but nothing too extreme. Really, the most extreme damage occurred years ago, when the front bumper fell off unexpectedly while parked. The owner suspects that it had been hanging on loosely for months after running over an unknown object on the highway. My theory though? Aliens. Definitely aliens. Inside any Honda, 2 words always rise to the forefront of my mind. Plain Jane. And this Civic is no exception to that description. No wood, accent colors, or stitching to be found. Sitting in here transports its passengers into a world of grayscale, like a commercial for antidepressants, except the patient never takes their meds. Though stress is minimal, as the driver can take solace knowing virtually nothing in here will ever fail. You still might be depressed, but at least your seat bolsters aren't falling apart. Currently, the only gremlin in this cabin is a loose sun visor that won't fold back anymore. It's been replaced once, but is already due for seconds. And not too long ago, the radio was replaced after the buttons stopped illuminating at night. Just a few grievances, but nothing to cry over. Overall, it's par for the course. Just don't bother sitting in the back seats. They're designed to comfortably fit nothing more than a newborn baby. You'd be better off riding in the trunk, where there is ample room for a whole daycare of babies. Just don't ask me how I know that. Hondas are well known for their exceptional reliability and low maintenance. But after traveling the equivalent of circumnavigating the Earth nearly 7 times, it can be forgiven when components eventually fail. Yet with that in mind, the list of repairs can still be counted on one hand, even if that hand only had 4 fingers. You see, aside from routine maintenance, this car has only been under the knife on exactly 4 occasions, and 3 of which were to replace fatigued engine mounts. The other account was to replace a rotting exhaust system, the one unlucky victim of a winter's salty embrace. The fact is, there just isn't much that goes wrong on these cars. After some brief research, the most notable issues with the 8th Gen Civics are as follows. A cracked engine block, which is rare, and Honda will fully cover a short block replacement for up to 10 years, so this one still falls under that umbrella. Bad tire wear, only affecting a small percentage of Civics from 2006 to 2008, most of which were already fixed under warranty, and paint fade. So in summary, there's basically nothing to worry about. Except for aliens. You always have to worry about aliens.